Hey everybody, what is up? Welcome back to some more Pokemon action. I'm your host Ryan, and today we have a slightly different team. All I did was I gave Porygon 2 the proper ability, so that's great. So it has download now. So normally, I think Trace is the better better ability. You get Intimidate. Oh my goodness. I don't know if you guys heard that, but somehow my stylus got flung out of my hand and flew across my room. But yeah, so you can get access to Intimidate, you can get access to something like Storm Drain or Lightning Rod. Also, if your opponent starts off with something weird like, say, Lele and Coco, and you want Electric Terrain, not Psychic Terrain, and you trace Electric Terrain, you'll end up getting Electric Terrain up. So it's I think personally Trace is a little bit better, but however in this meta, I don't think it's that great. Purely because, well, first of all, before we get into that, let's I'm gonna start Araquanid because he's got a lot of things weak to Araquanid. I guess Mimikyu is just as good as ever, so I don't see why not. Drampa's gonna be pretty good here, and I think Hariyama will be pretty useful here. But then again, Magnezone might be too. No, I'm gonna go with this. So yeah, I mean, like, in this meta, most leads don't really have anything that Porygon 2 wants to trace. So, like, Snow Warning isn't going to do anything for us. Surge Surfer is actually negative. I'm just trying to think, the terrains in general aren't going to be too useful, especially since, like, it's a toss-up as to which one you get. It's a 50% chance. So you could have the idea to get, hey, I wanna grab. Wait, why did he start Porygon 2 and Raichu? Trying to think, what does a Raichu do? Do I care about a Thunderbolt? I'm trying to think if I care about a Thunderbolt. I don't know. I'm gonna just lunge the Raichu and go for Trick Room. No, wait, no, hold on, no. I'm gonna lunge the Raichu. That I like, but I'm gonna also play rough the Raichu. Why does he Volt Switch? Okay, that did about half. Not enough to be half. Well, a little more than half actually. 175, 90. Wait, is it 175 or 185? I wasn't paying attention. Either way. So yeah, like, also, like, you can grab Disguise. Disguise is going to be super... Wait, why would you bring in Mudsdale? Oh, that is a good play. I don't understand the... I don't understand the Mudsdale... Wait, what? Wait, what? Return Porygon 2? What rating am I at? What the heck? I'm bringing Drampa. I'm gonna go for Trick Room. I don't understand. My own speed tiers are gonna screw me over here. As you saw, I'm faster than the Porygon 2. I don't understand. I don't understand Return Porygon 2. It was for Rock Slide. Oh. See, I would have. Oh, it missed my. Oh no, it doesn't. Miss my Mimikyu. Right. Okay. I do get the Trick Room off though, so that was a good turn. Oh, is he going for Trick Room again? He's going for Trick Room. I don't understand this Porygon 2 at all. He goes for Trick Room, but like return. The return threw me off, man. The return threw me off. I'm gonna go for Hyper Voice. I'm gonna burn the Mudsdale. Oh my god, that threw me off so hard. What? Return? I don't get it. my own speed tier does screw me over here though. I think this Mudsdale is... Actually, it might not. See, I do get the Will-O-Wisp off, so just in case he's faster than my Drampa, he's not going to be doing too much damage. Plus, I don't think I'll kill with the Hyper Voice. He does go for the... why do you have Return? Wait, what? I'm a little confused. Is he going for the superpower? Is that why he went for the attack on the Mimikyu? I would assume so. I would assume that he's going... Yeah, he's going for the close combat. Not superpower. Close combat's definitely a better option. Even though he's burnt, that is a really weak Mudsdale. Like, really weak. I should have done a lot more than that. But I am faster than him, so... I just protect my Drampa. I go for Will-O-Wisp onto the Porygon too. Yeah, he's gonna withdraw the Mudsdale. I'm expecting him to Ice Beam the Drampa. Probably Fake Out next turn. I don't know if Protect was necessary this turn, but... Oh, he avoids. That's unfortunate. He does Ice Beam into the Drampa like I thought. He's probably just gonna try and kill my Drampa. I'm gonna go for a Hyper Voice. And I'm going to try and burn the Porygon 2 again. Encore. Well played. Definitely well played there. I do get the burn off though, so that's great. Happy about that. He is going to go for the Ice Beam, so that will take me out here. Raichu is the biggest threat to my Araquanid. I can kill a Porygon 2 with Araquanid. So I'm gonna bring in Hariyama here, and that might sound a little strange because you know Raichu is Psychic type, but knockoff will kill it. So I'm not too concerned about that. I'm gonna knock it off. He has his whole team though. I guess I'll play her off no, I'll play her off Porygon 2 just in case he protects. I don't think he will because... Yeah, he's just gonna go for the Psychic. I should survive that. Actually, I might not. Am I not giving... Oh no, that was a crit. Hold on. I think I might have survived that if it wasn't a crit. Let me see something. I want to see what... I'm pretty sure its special attack is 90. Wait, why'd he go for Trick Room? Actually, that was a good play on his part. Actually, no. If I had the right speed here, I'd underspeed this Porygon too, but I don't. What was I looking at? Oh yeah, Raichu. I want to see what the special attack on this thing is. Although we didn't see Life Orb. I'm pretty sure he's Specs. I mean, Sash. I don't see why he wouldn't be Sash. Oh, 95. I still think I would have been able to survive that. I'm kind of curious, so I'm going to look this up. Because I don't think it mattered in the long run. I'm genuinely curious to see if I can survive this. Excuse me as I stumble upon my word. Like, it was a hiccup. Oh, weird. The best thing I can do here is go for Protect. And my own Trick Room, I guess? No, I don't think that's worth it. Well, I went for Trick Room. I don't have much of a choice there. Wait, my Araquanid's now fast? I guess it was a speed tier tie? I don't know. Yeah, Psychic... Oh my god, that's not even the right Hariyama spread. Yeah, even... Let's see... He has a 62% chance to one-hit KO with... I didn't want to go for Trick Room, I just ran out of time, but it's not going to matter in the long run. So... Psychic has a 62.5% chance to one-hit KO. My Hariyama... Oh wait, hold on. I have the wrong EVs. Okay, so if it's Specs, it automatically one-hit KOs. But we know he's not Specs because he just went for two different attacks, right? Yeah, he has that Marowak, so we lose. That's unfortunate. But, yeah, no, he shouldn't have been able to one-shot. If he has Focus Sash, he should have been dead. And then he went for Trick Room, so that would have won that trade-off. That's only if he didn't have Specs, which I'm pretty sure he didn't have Specs. Why would he have Specs? I wasn't paying too much attention. I'm trying to think what I can do here. He's probably going to Volt Switch. So I'm going to Pain Split on the Marowak. Just to get some HP back. Wait, Encore. Oh, whatever. No biggie. That's okay. I'll still get some HP back. It's some damage. I just expected him to Volt Switch on me. I don't survive this, I don't think. No. I think I survived that from full, but not from there. I know I survived it if I get rid of his Thick Club, but that didn't happen. But yeah, so I think the Psychic crit mattered in some sense because I'm pretty sure he set up Trick Room that turn. So what would have happened is he either would have gone down to Sash or not. I could have faked it out too. That probably would have been a better option. But either way, my choice there wasn't a bad choice, I don't think. I do survive the Psychic as long as it's not Specs, which again I'm pretty sure. I'll have to look at the video again, but I'm pretty damn sure that thing wasn't Specs. So then. Trick Room's up. He's probably going to switch out, but he doesn't have a switch out into the knockoff, so whatever switches out dies. And Porygon 2, well, maybe the return might have killed me. It might have. But, again, you know, if I got the knockoff off and you had Focus Sash, I didn't have to attack the Raichu the next turn with Hariyama. I could have gone for the close combat on the Porygon 2 and a play rough onto the Raichu, and that would have been enough to win from there, because then all he had left was I'm trying to remember. I know it was the Marowak, which dies, well, doesn't die to a knockoff, but is practically useless with the knockoff. And then he had something else. The Mudsdale. The Mudsdale was low enough where all I had to do was attack it with Araquanid, and Araquanid outspeeds outside of Trick Room, so as long as I played that correctly. What I would have done probably, what I should have done if it came to that, would have gone for Trick Room to get Trick Room out of the way, so I would guarantee to outspeed the Marowak and the Mudsdale. Right. So, I see these Pokemon, I'm not really sure what to start with. I mean, if I go Mimikyu, Hariyama, Drampa in the back, and Araquanid? No. Oh, God, no. Magnezone. What am I doing? Araquanid? Why would I bring Araquanid? That makes no sense. So, we'll see what happens here. If he starts off with, like, Mimikyu and Marowak, I think the best option is to just not go for Trick Room and go for Will-O-Wisp knockoff. If he starts off with anything else, it kind of depends on what he starts off with. I do have the fake out support, I do have all that. So we're going to see Mimikyu and Toxapex. What? I'm going to get rid of my Mimikyu here. I'm going to bring in Drampa. No, I'm going to bring in Magnezone. And I'm going to knock off the Mimikyu, break its thing, and then kill it with a Heavy Slam. So yeah, my Mimikyu right now isn't going to be too useful, so I'm going to bring a Magnezone here. Doesn't have much to switch into the Magnezone. Mimikyu goes for Swords Dance, not the Trick Room that I expected. I do still expect a Toxic. We get the knockoff. It's probably not going to knock anything off. If he has Swords Dance, he probably has Z Swords Dance. No, Lumberry. Okay. And he goes for Toxic Spikes. Okay. What? So, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go for a, trying to see. could go for a Volt Switch here. Nah, I'm gonna go for a Thunderbolt onto the Toxapex, and I'm gonna go for a Heavy Slam onto the Mimikyu. Hopefully the +2 Mimikyu thinks to kill the Magnezone first. Okay, so he does withdraw that. I did want to go for Volt Switch. I sort of expected the Bulu to come in, but Thunderbolt's fine. It's not the worst choice in the world. And I do have a safe switch in. Oh no, so he's just gonna straight go for the Hariyama. Damn it! That was a good play. So then I bring in my Mimikyu, and I go for Trick Room, I guess? Oh, see why not. I bring in Drampa. No, I don't bring in Drampa, I bring in Mimikyu. I'm wondering if this is the right play, though. I want to kill that Mimikyu first. So let's go for the Flash Cannon onto the Mimikyu. And do I go for Trick Room? Or do I switch out? Expecting the double. I switch out. No. If he doubles into my Magnezone here, then I lose by switching out. My only play here is to go for Trick Room and hope he single targets it. Or tries to kill the Magnezone. Yeah, so he's gonna do what I don't know why he went for Shadow Sneak. He might not have Shadow Claw. But switching out into Drampa would have been a good idea here, but again, you know, I need to... Oh, wait, he has Horn Leech. Maybe I'll survive this. Yeah! Mimikyu, baby. So I got my Trick Room off. Hopefully I die, actually. That'd be beautiful. Life or Bulu. Interesting. I like it, though. So Mimikyu goes down. Awesome. I'm very happy about that. Hariyama's death was not in vain. I sort of figured he'd try and kill the Magnezone because the Magnezone had the biggest threat, but I guess not. So what's he gonna bring out next? I'm gonna survive the poison. I'm not gonna survive next turn though, which I'm okay with. I'm actually okay with dying next turn, depending on what he brings out, because we know what he has in the back. We know he has a Toxapex. So if he brings out Toxapex, we can just Thunderbolt it. He does bring out Toxapex. I'm probably going to ignore the Toxapex, though. Really because I don't think it can do anything to me. He still has Oh, maybe he's baiting the Thunderbolt. I'm going to Pain Split the Toxapex. That might be the best option here. I could burn the Bulu, but I'm sort of expecting to go down here. Huh. Oh, I sort of expected him to want to take out the Mimikyu there, but he didn't. Damn it. Well, I get my HP back. I'm okay with that. Now here's where I'm like hesitant, because I think Play Rough on Mimikyu is not actually that good. I think Shadow Claw might be a better option. Just trying to think where I would prefer Play Rough. Drampa, for sure. Drampa's definitely the option there. But I do have Magnezone. Magnezone's not too bad. I have Hariyama, not too bad. And I do have Araquanid. So it's not the worst situation. He brings out Gyarados. Oh, that poor guy. So who do I kill here? Do I go for the I go for the Gyarados because that's a guaranteed kill. And I burn the Toxapex. Unless this Gyarados is running Sash, in which case, damn. But I can win. I can clean up with Drampa. So Focus Sash, Earthquake, Gyarados. Oh god, that would suck. So Gyarados does protect. Got me there. He does recover though. That sucks. I should have Thunderbolted the Toxapex, but again, I'm not too concerned about the Toxapex. Not gonna lie. So I burn the Toxapex. I mean, my Magnezone's not on a timer, so I really do not care. And again, this is another situation where I think Shadow Claw is actually better on Mimikyu. I would so much rather have Shadow Claw attack here. Maybe Shadow Sneak? Shadow Sneak might be something to consider. I'm trying to weigh the options, though. So I'm gonna just Thunderbolt. Wait, how many turns of Trick Room do we have? 2? Beautiful. So I'm gonna go for Thunderbolt. And I'm gonna go for Paint Split onto the Toxapex. Just keep stalling that thing out. My Mimikyu will eventually go down, but that's okay. Toxapex uses Scald. Please hit Mimikyu. Damn it. He's going for the burns, isn't he? Yeah, it doesn't matter. So we hit him with the Thunderbolt. Maybe he's Sash? No, no Sash. Then we play Pain Split. I mean, I could probably Pain Split again. No, I don't think that'd be the right play there. And swapping out with my... Actually, I can go for Trick Room here. Yeah, I can go for Trick Room here. That's the play. That's the play. Before I lose my Mimikyu, the play is to go for Trick Room. Unless this just brings me down to red, which I doubt it. No, it's not. Okay. Yeah, I didn't think it would. So I'm going to go for Trick Room here because Toxapex is really slow. And even though I only have 1 turn left of Trick Room, there's... I mean, I guess there's no point. I only have 1 turn left of Trick Room. Yeah, so it's going to go out this turn anyway. So I'm going to go for the Thunderbolt, and I'm going to go for the Play Rough. Literally no point in not going for it. Unless he goes for Baneful Bunker, which won't do anything, actually. Yeah, it's not going to do anything. So he's going to keep Scalding the Magnezone. I'm not really sure why. I mean, I guess it's the only thing left to kill him, but it's still going to die. Wow, okay. yeah, again, I don't really understand the purpose of Toxapex in VGC. It doesn't really make much sense to me because it doesn't really do anything in VGC. Its main purpose in singles is just hella wall and stall, so I'm not really sure why they run it. Either way, guys, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I hope to catch you guys at the next episode. Peace.